Can I get a return, please?
Yeah.
I can come back a different day, can't I?
Yeah,
Cool, thanks.
On card,
Yes, please.
your return is valid for 12 months.
Cool, thank you. Damn, 12
You're more
months.
than welcome to stay with us for 12 months.
Oh, wow.
I'll just get you to be aware that there is some roadworks over there due to the landslide. So just through the range area, take it easy, and they'll be about 20 minutes away.
That's fine, no worries.
Hold on to that ticket because you need to show the ferry on your way back.
Got you.
Okay?
Thank you so
That's
much.
Jen Lane.
Thank you.
Oh, I hope they don't take the ticket when we come back because I want to put it in the scrapbook because that's really cute.
So we have our ticket and we are ready to go. Daintree Ferry.
So hopefully we see a real one. This one's looking pretty worse for wear.
Made it. The ferry took a total of 3 minutes maximum.
I honestly think it was under 5 minutes.
It was so quick. Someone let us know why they haven't built a bridge yet. There must be a reason. So we made it to Mount Alexandra Lookout and it was beautiful. But we have to stay here for half an hour because there's temporary traffic lights. If you pull into the lookout, it's right in the middle. So if you decide to come in, you have to stay for at least half an hour so the traffic lights can change around and then you go. So we decided to stay and have lunch and look at the lovely view at the same time. That is the Daintree River flowing in. And that's obviously the ocean over there. And then just over here, you've got Port Douglas. So you can see quite a bit from up here. And I don't know this off by heart. There's a map I'm reading right in front of me. We've decided to stay and have lunch, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was a good idea or a bad idea, but...
We're going to still be waiting for like ages after we've eaten.
yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
We're here now. We are free and we are moving on to our next destination, which Josie knows the name of, and I never know the names of these places. You can clearly see who does the planning. What's the name?
Cow Bay.
Cow Bay.
Or Beach. Bay or Beach.
Cow Beach or something like that. But we got let out at the roadworks. They've got a little system going and there's a little safety car following us behind to make sure everyone has got through safely, which is pretty cool.
It's not a virtual safety car though.
No, it's not a virtual safety car, it's the full safety car. So if you need to make a pit stop,
Red flag.
now's the time. You save about 15 seconds on this one. Anyway, Cow Bay, let's go. What do you think so far? That is a face of despair.
It's just raining, isn't it? So you just can't really appreciate it as much as you would be able to if it wasn't raining.
That's true. But it's still really, like, it makes this really, like, eerie vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's probably loads of crocs in that water behind me as well. So.
I'm gonna go test it out. So Josie found a swing. She's gonna have a quick go on it, I think. It's attached to a tree. I don't know how safe that is. All right, here we go.
No.
Oh no, not yet, not yet.
Not high, please, not high. Please, James! No! It hurts.
All right, let's stop it. Let's stop. Okay, I'm trying to grab you. I can't.
Oh! Ow. Now James tries. Of course.
Oh, it hurts a little bit, to be honest. No, you have to promise to let me off if I want to come off.
Yeah, okay. Just like you did. Oh! Why are you doing acrobatics?
No, I'm gonna fall, get me. I can't reach the ground.
Sign him up for the circus.
Now, there are definitely crocs in there.
Is that a dog print? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it though?
Who knows? Ooh. Yeah, it looks like a dog.
Does it though?
I don't know.
We have just finished with Cow Bay, which was very beautiful, but probably would have been a lot nicer if it was sunny or clear. But it was nice nonetheless.
This is our lovely spot. We're at number 15. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's massive.
It's one of the biggest ones. I think we've done the best here, to be honest.
It doesn't really tell you the size online, though, I don't think. Maybe it does, maybe I just didn't look.
But you've done well.
Yeah.
So we made it to camp, and this camp is a good camp.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's right on the beach side, and every leaflet you read will tell you to stay in the camp we're staying in. And Josie booked way in advance and got us a space. And what's it called?
Noah Beach Campsite.
Noah Beach.
But make sure you book in advance because it fills up really quick.
For sure. We've got 4 nights here, which we're very happy about. Hopefully we see a cassowary at some point. A lot of people see them in this campsite. We've got a lot more in store tomorrow, the day after, and the day after. And we will see a cassowary.
We will.
We will see a crocodile.
We will.
We have found out this morning that we've been in the Daintree since Mossman Gorge. We just didn't know. We're from England, how are we meant to know, you know? Apart from maps and stuff that we could have looked at. We don't know what we're doing today, but we have a diary full of things that we have planned to do. We've just forgotten what they are. We're also still on Noah's Beach, just outside of our campsite. We woke up, walked 30 seconds, and we're on the beach.
And it is stunning.
If you get the chance, you got to stay here.
Yeah. God's sake. Don't get too close to the water, you get snapped up. Great, and he dropped my phone. Fantastic.
First stop, Madja Boardwalk. 2 minutes. Let's go. I don't know who that is, but that's where we are. So they say in Cape Tribulation, you get no service whatsoever.
Liars.
But we're on Optus, which is known as like the secondary
It's known as
mobile
like
network.
the really rubbish one. to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's like one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
And we've got full bars on the beach at our camp. Yes, you have no signal in some places, but
Like it's patchy, but it's
yeah,
still there.
you still get signal out here. So whoever tells you there's no signal in the Daintree, in Cape Tribulation, they're lying. Unless they're with someone else other than Optus. Who
Well,
knows?
even- but
Telstra
Telstra's
might be the
better.
bad one. So these are called fan palms. And in spring, they grow.
Fruit.
They do. And what is that fruit?
Cassary's favourite food.
Fantastic. I'm not sure what they eat in the meantime. That's like me going 3 seasons without pizza.
Oh, pizza. I suddenly got a real urge for pizza just then.
But imagine going 3 seasons, like imagine going summer, autumn, winter without pizza and then only having it in spring. That's long. But I guess you'd enjoy it more.
So that's like me going 3 seasons without sushi.
Exactly.
I couldn't do it.
So it's a tad creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
This part of the woods. But
It's just they look like hands or like bodies coming up from the underworld.
they do, don't they?
You know?
Yeah.
Like in The Little Mermaid or something as well.
Yeah.
You know, like Ursula's cave where she has those little things.
That's not a reference for me because I've never watched it.
Well, if you watch The Little Mermaid, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
In that.
What
that bit.
else did you say it looked like?
The White Temple in Thailand. The architecture of the White Temple in Thailand is like, obviously it's white and it's man-made. But there's loads of like heads and arms coming up
Yeah,
the ground, which is like supposed to represent the underworld and people like escaping from hell or whatever.
so this is what we saw on the floor in that other rainforest that looked like a headless cassowary, if you remember. But they're fern baskets, and they're home to snakes, frogs, insects, and maybe Josie sometimes.
Birds was it as well?
If she likes, yeah, birds as well. So these on the floor are apparently all different roots from all of these trees that have just stuck out the ground. That's pretty cool. It makes for this pretty scary looking forest effect. What's next on the plan?
There's a beach and there's another boardwalk. I think the beach is next because I think it's the closest.
Here we have 3 things we can do.
3?
3 in 1. Dubuji Boardwalk, Myall Beach,
And the toilet. Great.
and toilet, which I have already taken part in. So next we're going to do the Dubuji Boardwalk. Excited?
There's something in my eye, but yeah, I am.
Dubuji means place of spirits.
We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go.
To the beach.
And then
back
we end
car
up to the
park.
beach and we walk back. What a great little circuit.
Nice. And there's a cassowary warning. Cassowary is an unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Do not approach cassowary. Gently back away, keeping the bird in sight. Do not run. Because if
Wait,
you
what?
run, it's going to come after you. I don't think they were dangerous, but
Now I'm scared to see a cassowary.
well, I still want to see one though. We just have to be really quiet if we want to see one, because it's midday. I'm not sure they normally come out at midday. What is this? A twirly whirly, but like a honeycomb version. There's sap all over it as well. It's really sticky. Huh. This one just said, yeah, I'm gonna just grow through.
They probably made the boardwalk.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty big, so the tree would probably hit first. So fair enough.
What came first, the tree or the boardwalk?
The egg. So we were just reading a sign about a cyclone. There was a big clearing back there, and it said it got hit with winds up to 200 kilometers per hour, which is insane. Obviously it's a cyclone, so it's going to be like that, but crazy, right? We get scared when the wind's like 20. We think we're going to blow away. Imagine a 200 kilometer cyclone coming at you. Our final destination today is Mason's swim hole. Sorry, I just had to avoid a tree. Mason's swim hole. And that's where we're heading now. See you there. We made it. $1 each. Time for a dip.
A dip.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Struggling to stay afloat. Hanging from that tree.
It was actually really, like, it was warm. That was the warmest swimming hole we've done.
For sure.
For sure. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't shock you when you put your body in.
Like a kind of warm bath.
I wouldn't say a warm bath.
Right, a bath that you ran 2 hours ago.
Tepid bath.
A bath that you ran 2 hours ago that you just got back into.
Yeah.
It's kind of cold, but it's all right.
But it's actually, like, really pleasant. Like,
Yeah.
you can stay in there for
As long as you want.
as long as you want. Yeah, you're not going to be like, ugh.
Cool.
That is Mason's Hole swum. Swum or swam?
Swim.
Swimmed. That is Mason's Hole swimmed. We are going to head back to camp now. Yet to see a cassowary. I'm actually seriously beginning to wonder whether cassowaries actually exist or if they're a fictional character. And I'm going to start looking at people's pictures of them and seeing if they're photoshopped or not, because these animals don't exist in the wild. convince me otherwise, but this is my
It's
new...
like the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, it actually is. This is my new theory that they just don't exist. So,
What have we got to do to see a cassowary? I was taking a filmic view of the ghetto.
sorry. That's really hot. I left it in the flame.
Any cassowaries this morning?
No. Tell you why, because they don't exist.
They're a fake animal.
They're a figment of all of your imagination. So, we are here, and we're going to go on the Culkey Boardwalk to the Lookout. And this is Cape Trib Beach.
We were just debating whether we've booked too many days or too many nights at our campground. 4 nights we have, and we've pretty much done everything there is to do
There's not many walks.
in Cape Trib, but we're thinking it's a nice place, so we're going to stay. We think we might go to the Discovery Centre today. It is $30 per person, we think, which is quite expensive for us, but I think it will offer some good experience.
Yeah, I think it's
to be
worth
honest. So we're going to look into that. So you might see a bit more from us today.
it. Maybe.
For now, we are at Cape Tribulation Beach, the main event of Cape Tribulation, well, the main beach event. Essentially, they named this beach after the place, so it must be good.
So yeah, we're at Cape Trib Beach. There's loads of mangroves, which is kind of cool. Arguably, other beaches that we've been to in Daintree are better, I think.
Better, quieter.
Quieter, better,
bigger.
less, busy. But it's nice here. But I would say it's not the nicest beach that it has to offer, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It's the best one to show how close the rainforest is to the ocean, I think. None of them really show it as well as this one, but you can really see like all of the forest and then the ocean right next to it, and I think it looks great out here. Rainforest, beach, rainforest, ocean, rainforest, water. Fishing map. It shows you the areas you can and can't fish. Interesting, we don't fish, but
I don't really know how it works though.
would be interesting.
Because it says it's what, ticks and crosses where you... Because I was like, I don't really understand any of these zones, what they mean, but the ticks and the crosses. And permit and stuff.
Our key broke as well, our automatic key, the car broke, so now we have to do it the old-fashioned way. And that only unlocks my door, I then have to... Sorry, I'm just making sure that doesn't hit that car. I then have to click that to let Josie in.
Very annoying.
It's damn annoying, isn't it?
But what can you do? So our next stop on our list is Emmagen Creek, which is a swimming hole. It says on maps that it's closed today and it opens again on Monday, but I mean, I don't know how a creek can be closed on the weekend, so we're going to check it out. Maybe it's closed because of the weather, I don't know. We're going to check it out, but I think we might be hitting a dirt road shortly. So the dirt road, gravel road, isn't too bad at the moment. There's just like...
It's pretty dirty.
It is pretty dirty. There's just a few potholes
Yeah.
that you've just got to navigate through carefully, just not so as not to like mess your car up. I mean, if you've got loads of clearance, then you probably just... Those people just go really fast through it, don't they?
Just send it,
Yeah, they just send it, but we don't have as much clearance as others, so we just go slow. But I reckon conventional vehicle 2-wheel drive could easily, so far do this.
So we've decided to park in this area and walk the rest of the way. Emmagen Creek, 4-wheel drive only, drive according to conditions. We don't know the conditions, so we'd rather not risk it. And we'd have to pass through there. I don't know how deep that is, but we're not risking it. So we've decided to take a pathway that's just beside that river crossing. We think takes us to Emmagen Creek. So we're going to follow it and find out, and hopefully not see any crocodiles, and hopefully maybe see a cassowary. Who knows? We're here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to swim though.
No, it's a bit hairy, isn't it? It just feels a bit...
And there's no one else here.
Mm.
And there's crocodile signs, even though the Google reviews say that there aren't crocodiles that inhibit this bit, and that's what the locals say, but I don't trust.
You just can't, you can never trust it.
I don't trust it. If there's crocodile signs, I'm not getting, even if there's not crocodile signs and I don't see other people in there for at least 20 minutes, I'm not getting in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We always said that if we don't see other people, we're not getting in. And there's no other people, so we're not getting in. The walk here seemed a bit hairy as well. It feels like it's not walked often.
But it's still a walking track though.
Yeah, but just not oftenly used.
That word, oftenly?
Frequently
Not
used.
often. Frequently.
That was it. These signs are everywhere as well. Crocodile seen in the last 7 days. That's promising, isn't it?
I think they're up there anyway, like just for warn.
Yeah. And that was Emmagen Creek.
I don't know if we got the right part though.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're a bit confused on it. But...
We are, but we're definitely not swimming because crocodiles in the last 7 days. Whether that's a truth or a lie, I'm not going to risk it.
I'm not taking my chances.
And you shouldn't either. So now we're heading to the Discovery Centre. Yay. So we found a hidden beach. It's called Coconut Beach.
Yeah.
And at first, we couldn't find the road to get down. We kind of parked up somewhere near. And we found a little road / pathway. Walked down, found some guys and said, "Is this Coconut Beach?" They said, "Yeah, come on through." So
okay.
I don't think it's very popular because a lot of people don't know how to get here. How are you meant to get yourself coconut?
I don't know, I think you need an axe. Or a lot of patience.
Rubbish game, man. Aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
I've given up. If anyone knows how to crack a coconut, you've got to let me know because these things are tough. It's not the sort of place you think you can walk through.
No, but it is.
But it is. It looks like some kind of old resort place. So we thought we'd go to the Discovery Centre, but we thought we'd give it a miss just because it's a bit too expensive for us. $39 per person.
Yeah.
Just isn't in our budget. So we're going to give that a skip. We've ended up at Cape Kimberley. We were going to do this on day 1. However,
We got confused on how to get there because of the roadworks.
because there's roadworks, it was all confusing, discombobulating, and now we're here. And it is pretty cool. It reminds me of Cape Conran, one of the first places we visited actually.
Was that Victoria or New South Wales?
Victoria. So yeah, it's got the same vibe to be honest here, but it's cool, right?
It's very pretty.
But still no cassowaries. There's also an island just there called Snapper Island. It's a national park, a whole national park on that island. Damn.
Yeah, I've looked up the Discovery Centre and apparently there's like a few walks you can do if you park in the car park at the Discovery Centre.
Huh, okay. Free walks.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay the money?
No.
Oh, cool. Let's go check it out. Whew. I lost you.
No, you didn't. We've arrived at Jindalba Boardwalk, and it is partially closed, so you can literally go like 200 meters up the boardwalk and then you have to turn back.
We've run into a fence.
Authorized personnel only. So it's probably normally a really, really nice boardwalk, which is a real shame that we can't do it. But oh well, things happen. James is cold. Wow, ta-da!
We just got soaked, but we've got the awning out, and you can probably hear the rain by now. It rains every night around the same time.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like a
Really
nightly
cool.
rainfall, and then during the day
It doesn't
clear.
rain at all. It's really odd. Maybe that's what rainforests do. Tomorrow
Yeah.
should be a highlight of the days.
We're going on a croc tour.
We are.
River tour.
With who?
Crocs. Cape Tribulation Wilderness Cruises.
Nice.
And they are the only tour company that can do a croc cruise on the Cape Tribulation side of the river.
Yeah, everyone else picks you up from the other side, right? Yeah. Cool. That should be fun. Anyway, sign us off. That was too fast. I didn't get it. Good night. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are on our way to the Crocodile Tour in Cape Tribulation. Today I think is probably going to be the highlight of our trip because it's going to be the first bit of wildlife, real wildlife that we've seen. We've seen a couple of birds here and there, but no cassowaries and no crocodiles. The two things that we really came up here to see. Anyway, we're heading there now. We're a tad late, but we'll still make it. Let's have a good day. Are you ready? You're scared? Don't think you should be. What do you think, Jess? First crocodile.
It doesn't really care.
They're just chilling out.
Yeah.
They don't really move, do they? Scared them?
But apparently, near where we were yesterday, some guy yesterday got dragged into the water by a croc and died.
Fantastic, thanks for that.
That last one was like
Massive, right? Yeah.
terrifying.
It's so cool. But the males live in the ocean, don't they?
Yeah, that was a male.
You've gotta be
and it's
careful.
rare that you see them on this bit, I think.
Yeah, that's why they're so big. And then the females live here all the time.
Yeah, they
I
live.
think.
The
Yeah,
males
that's so
are
cool.
just massive.
So
It
cool.
was like 4.5 meters that one.
Yeah, crazy. There is a crocodile right behind you.
Right behind my head.
The little ones squeak, the bigger ones, a bit of a...
Can't get you from here, but it's close.
Could.
Yeah, she sees the camera, she can't help herself. Yeah, listen, they have more action, you know. Yeah. They have, the head goes up to submission, the back will vibrate, the males are going to
We survived. You open the door? Oh, thanks.
Yep. That was really cool, actually. Like, 100% recommend. You're pretty much guaranteed to see a croc, I feel like.
Not guaranteed, but yeah.
I feel like you kind of are, though. He says, like,
You're in
not
the right
because-
location, aren't you, to see one?
Yeah, and there's, like, you might not see a big one, but you see, like, loads of, like,
Small ones.
2 meter, maybe?
Yeah, 2 meter girls.
Females.
Exactly. But I mean, all in all, the tour was very informative, I think. The host, the tour guide, is extremely funny. Yeah, it was about an hour, and maybe just under an hour in total. $30 each.
I think it's worth it.
I 100% worth it.
It was very relaxing as
And
well.
you're guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed to see a crocodile, like Josie said. Whereas, like, you can see them in the wild. Well, they were in the wild. You can see
They
them,
were,
like,
yeah.
on your own, but it's just a bit harder. And this one's
And
just
risky.
guaranteed. And a bit more safe. Yeah, exactly. So 100% do this if you're in Cape Trib. If you're staying in Cape Trib, do the one we just did because it's the only one this side of the bridge. It's called Cape Tribulation Wilderness Tours, Cruises, something like that. And it's very fun. So 100% recommend. And that is the end of the vlog.
Woo!
That is the end of Cape Trib. We are going to be leaving tomorrow. The rest of the day we're going to spend chilling out. And if we see a cassowary, we'll see you when we see the cassowary. If we don't see a cassowary, you'll know we haven't seen one because you'll have to just watch the next video, unfortunately. So,
Unfortunately, lucky for you.
lucky for you. Unless we haven't posted, then unlucky.
Well, why would we not
We'll post on Monday. Yeah. Anyway, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.